Fernando Valenzuela, affectionately called El Toro, is the greatest Mexican-born player in baseball history. His arrival in the major leagues ignited a phenomenon known as Fernandomania, attracting droves of fans who eagerly followed him wherever he went. His pitching was a masterclass of artistry, featuring an unconventional delivery and a screwball that left hitters perplexed. Valenzuela's humility and pride in representing his country made him a beloved figure both on and off the field, inspiring generations of fans and players alike. Thank you for the suggestions, and make sure to comment on who you want to see next. As always, if you enjoy, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Born on November 1st, 1960, Fernando Valenzuela was one of 12 children who lived in an adobe hut in Echuaquila, a village in Sonora, Mexico. At just 16, he signed his first professional contract, and by 1979, while pitching for the Yucatan Lions in the Mexican League, he recorded a 2.49 ERA and struck out 141 batters. Dodgers owner Walter O'Malley sought a Mexican Sandy Koufax to connect with Southern California's growing Latino fan base. Dodger scout Mike Brito discovered Valenzuela and was key in the team's decision to pay $120,000, about $540,000 today, to buy out his Mexican League contract. On July 6, 1979, Valenzuela officially joined the Dodgers organization. Seeing potential in the screwball, a rare and tricky pitch to throw, Brito recommended that Valenzuela add it to his repertoire alongside his fastball and curveball. With the guidance of LA pitcher Bobby Castillo, Valenzuela mastered the screwball, which breaks in the opposite direction of a traditional curve. Hall of Famer Carl Hubbell praised it as, quote, the best screwball since mine. After a strong performance in Double-A, the Dodgers called up 19-year-old Fernando, who debuted on September 15, 1980. In 10 relief appearances, he fired 17 2/3 innings and allowed 0 earned runs. In 1981, Fernando Valenzuela took his game to the next level. When the Dodgers unexpectedly called on him to start opening day, he rose to the occasion, delivering a complete game shutout against the Astros. Valenzuela left hitters stunned with his lethal pitch arsenal and signature windup. Arms raised high and a quick look to the sky. His April was dominant. All 5 starts were complete games, including 4 shutouts, allowing only 1 run all month for an astounding .20 ERA. As the cherry on top, he flashed two-way brilliance, batting .438 with 3 multi-hit games. Over his first 8 starts, he threw 7 complete games, 5 of them shutouts, and would have gone the distance each time if not for an extra inning game on May 3rd. He finished that stretch with a .50 ERA and tied Dave Ferriss's record of 8 consecutive rookie wins. Dating back to 1980, Fernando allowed just 4 earned runs across 89 2/3 innings. By then, Fernandomania had swept through baseball, sparking sellouts at Dodger Stadium and broadcasting spikes across Mexico, where coverage of Dodger games surged from 3 radio stations to 17. To put that into perspective, at its peak, Spanish broadcast drew twice as many listeners as Vince Scully's commentary. Fernando rewarded his dedicated fans with a 1.57 ERA at home, tossing 7 complete games with 5 being shutouts. Even on the road, his starts drew an average of 14,292 more fans per game in 1981. Valenzuela's impact went beyond historic numbers. As the first notable Mexican player since Bobby Ávila, he shifted a Caribbean-dominated scene pioneered by Roberto Clemente and prompted a wave of Mexican representation at Dodger Stadium. In an article published in 2023, he went on record saying, "When I started, there were between 6% and 8% Hispanics in the crowd. Now we have 50%. Everywhere you turn, you hear Spanish." For Mexican fans, Fernando was a hero who brought the baseball world to them. After a midseason player strike cut Valenzuela's year short by 2 months, he earned his first of 6 consecutive All-Star nods and took center stage as the National League starting pitcher, becoming only the 2nd rookie in history to earn the honor. He delivered a scoreless inning in their 5-4 victory. He finished the season with a 2.48 ERA, a career-high 8.4 strikeouts per 9 innings, and led the league in starts, complete games, shutouts, and innings pitched. He topped the majors with 180 strikeouts, earning him Rookie of the Year over Tim Raines and the Cy Young Award in a close race with Tom Seaver, making him the first and only player to claim both honors in the same season. Valenzuela also placed 5th in MVP voting and won a Silver Slugger for his .250 batting average. In the postseason, Fernando twirled back-to-back gems against the Astros in the NLDS. In Game 1, he went 8 innings with 1 run allowed and 6 strikeouts. In Game 4, he pitched a complete game, surrendering 1 run in a tight 2-1 victory. Facing the Expos in the NLCS, Valenzuela took a tough-luck loss in Game 2, but came 1 out shy of a complete game in Game 5, yielding 1 run to send LA to the Fall Classic. In his lone World Series start against the Yankees, he threw 147 pitches and went the distance in a pivotal Game 3 win. This performance energized the Dodgers' comeback from a 2-0 deficit, resulting in 4 straight victories to clinch their first title since 1965, when Sandy Koufax earned Series MVP honors. In 1982, Fernando logged a career-high 285 innings, third most in all of baseball. He posted a 2.87 ERA and struck out 199 batters, both ranking 5th in MLB. He finished just one win shy of becoming a 20-game winner and tossed 18 complete games. Valenzuela received MVP votes and tied Bruce Sutter for third in Cy Young voting, behind Steve Rogers and Steve Carlton. In 1983, while his 3.75 ERA reflected a decline by his lofty standards, he still led a formidable Dodgers pitching staff in innings pitched, helping them clinch the NL West crown. He earned his second Silver Slugger with a robust 187 average. Step aside, Shohei Ohtani. In Game 2 of the NLCS, Valenzuela recorded LA's only win against the Phillies, allowing 1 run over 8 innings. In disappointing fashion, the Dodgers fell in 4 games. In 1984, Fernando sported a 3.03 ERA, tossing 12 complete games while racking up 240 strikeouts, second only to Dwight Gooden. However, he was unlucky, as 11 of his 17 losses came in outings where he allowed 3 earned runs or fewer. In 1985, he began the season with 41 consecutive innings without allowing an earned run. For the year, he compiled a stellar 2.45 ERA, ranking 6th in MLB, and 208 strikeouts, good for 4th in baseball. He achieved a career-best 141 ERA+, and garnered MVP votes, finishing 5th in Cy Young voting. The Dodgers won the NL West division, and in the NLCS against the Cardinals, Valenzuela shined in Game 1. He went 6 1/3 innings, allowing 1 run and striking out 6 for the win. In Game 5, he pitched 8 innings, surrendering 2 runs and striking out 7, despite issuing 8 walks. Unfortunately, he received a no decision in their 3-2 loss, and the Dodgers were eliminated in 6 games. In 1986, Valenzuela dazzled in the Midsummer Classic, tossing 3 scoreless frames and striking out 5 consecutive batters, tying Carl Hubbell's All-Star Game record. He set career highs with 242 strikeouts, a league-leading 21 wins, and an MLB-best 20 complete games. Fernando became the last pitcher to reach the 20 complete game mark, a feat unlikely to be repeated. He received MVP votes, won a Gold Glove, and finished runner-up to Mike Scott in the Cy Young race. In 1987, Valenzuela notched his 6th consecutive season throwing over 250 innings. He led the NL with 12 complete games, but faced challenges, pacing the league in hits allowed, walks, and wild pitches. From 1981 to 1987, Valenzuela impressively averaged 255 innings a year and struck out 1,448 batters, 10 more than Nolan Ryan in that same span. Unfortunately, all that mileage took its toll, as a shoulder ailment in 1988 limited him to just 6 games in the second half, marking his first time on the injured list. Although he did not appear in the postseason, he still earned his second ring as the Dodgers won the World Series. Valenzuela rebounded in 1989, nearly reaching 200 innings with a 3.43 ERA, a league average performance according to ERA+. On June 29, 1990, he dazzled in front of the home crowd by capturing a no-hitter against the Cardinals, allowing 3 walks and striking out 7 in a 6-0 victory. That season, he reached the 200-inning mark for the 7th time, but led the league in earned runs allowed. In contrast, he enjoyed his best offensive season, posting a .304 batting average, 11 RBIs, and a .102 OPS+. Instead of Fernando, the Silver Slugger went to the Giants' Don Robinson, who hit 2 home runs but managed a meager 143 average and a single-digit OPS+. In 1991, the Dodgers released Fernando late in spring training, leaving him struggling to find a new team. He signed with the Angels in May, but spent the majority of the season in the minors. After a year-long hiatus playing in Mexico, Valenzuela returned to the majors in 1993, pitching in 32 games with the Baltimore Orioles, though it was a far cry from his peak. He spent the strike-shortened 1994 season with the Phillies before moving to the Padres. On August 16, 1996, history was made in Monterrey, Mexico, as the Padres and Mets faced off in the first MLB game held outside the United States or Canada. Before starting the game, Fernando Valenzuela threw out the ceremonial first pitch. Fittingly, he earned the win after completing 6 innings of 3-run ball. In his age 35 season, he reached the 2,000 strikeout milestone and finished with a 3.62 ERA and a 1.10 ERA+. Valenzuela's last postseason appearance came in Game 3 of the NLDS against the Cardinals. He retired after the 1997 season, having played for both the Padres and Cardinals. In a 17-year MLB career, Fernando Valenzuela accumulated 173 wins, a 3.54 ERA, 2,074 strikeouts, and 113 complete games, including 31 shutouts. His 41.5 WAR is the highest of any Mexican-born player. Fernando's resume includes 6 All-Star appearances, 2 World Series rings, 2 Silver Sluggers, a Gold Glove, Rookie of the Year, and a Cy Young. He is one of only 7 pitchers with a career sub-2 ERA in the postseason, among those with a minimum of 60 innings. Valenzuela's playoff prowess is highlighted by an impressive 1.98 ERA across 63 2/3 innings, averaging nearly 8 innings per start. In 2003, Valenzuela joined the Dodgers broadcast team as a Spanish-language radio color commentator and later transitioned to the same role on their TV coverage, a position he held for the rest of his career. He also served on Team Mexico's coaching staff during the World Baseball Classic in 2006, 2009, 2013, and 2017. In 2014, he was enshrined in the Mexican Professional Baseball Hall of Fame. Though not in Cooperstown, his impact on and off the field could warrant future consideration for induction. On August 11, 2023, the Dodgers officially retired Valenzuela's number 34 after years of keeping it out of circulation. Tragically, he passed away on October 22, 2024, just shy of his 64th birthday. Fernando Valenzuela's legacy was celebrated through numerous heartfelt tributes. Before Game 1 of the 2024 World Series, Valenzuela's former teammates, Orel, Hershiser, and Steve Yeager, placed a baseball next to the number 34 painted on the mound. LA players wore a jersey patch in his honor, which will continue throughout the 2025 season. The Dodgers' victory over the Yankees in the 2024 World Series, the same team Valenzuela faced in the 1981 Fall Classic, was a powerful salute to a franchise legend. Fernando Valenzuela once said, "The most important thing for me is the affection of the people, the support of all the Hispanic people, not only here in the Los Angeles area, but outside as well." Fernandomania will resonate forever, and like him, may we look to the sky and remember a truly remarkable person. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.